you're going to need to force to pop the BKB in Chrono, which is not great. Your best target is the TA because, I mean, he's going to get Refraction, obviously, which is pretty nice. But Void Spirits tend to build up really tanky and are walking around with like 4k, 4.5k HP in the mid to late game.
Yeah, I mean, especially if he gets the Mage Slayer, get Nags, the Manta, you're very, very bulky. As you said, doesn't really care about Kunkka that much. I mean, I think Void Spirit is a really hit or miss type hero. You either destroy or sometimes it looks very flat. They also did scout this ward here from Boom. James was under the guise of smoke the entire time. Did ping out the location. They will be able to remove that eventually.
Well, let's see. Are there going to be any fights in mid? Sentry gets placed wrong side. So the ward is still up at the moment. Because it is a Kunkka mid. It's all really, again, a game where Faceless Void has to do all the damage. I think Pakaz is a player that can definitely do that. He is one of the best safe laners out there. Though, it's a bit worrisome if you just only have one hero that is doing damage in a game.
Yeah, I think the problem is also how well the lane RZT had. He had a really good Dawnbreaker game last time, and as farmed as the Void is, if you can consistently get the stun inside the Chronosphere, get that healing, even if you don't have the eggs, just by, even when there's BKB on Pakaz, he's going to be stunned for 2 seconds, you get the extra heal, you might save some people, and once the Chrono is over, Pakaz can be kited, can be killed against all the burst damage of the TA.
You're also going to have the traps, which I think is one of the most underrated values of the TA. All the silences AoE, but also the vision you gain from it. And that should give you an advantage over your opponents.
Yeah, it makes the Void Spirit's life so much easier. He is going to be able to jump that lion anytime he has vision. The silence obviously might even allow him to skip the eggs for a little bit, just because you're going to have the silence on the support. So we'll see how the game's going to unfold, but overall pretty standard lanes here. I would assume South team has the advantage bottom. I would say Kunkka is slightly better against the Void Spirit, and top lane is kinda hit or miss.
Weege is about to die. And yep, Centaur does well, Panda gets the kill with the TP. First blood secured, quickly gets back because he knows that Pakaz otherwise gets smacked in the lane.
That's the NP factor right there. Just see a kill, insta TP, and he now has 500 gold.
That right there is the global presence effect. And they have it. Well, both teams have it, but Don needs level 6 to be able to use his.
Yeah, for sure. Very curious to see what item build this Nature's Preference is going to go for in his carry. He's going for a Wraithband right now. So we don't know if it's going to be Solar Crest, a Vessel, Orchid. I think there's so many routes NP can go these days.
James is struggling in mid. To be fair, Kunkka was always wins that mid matchup. It's just you can't win that matchup really. As a Void Spirit, it's too much damage coming out, and
I think it shouldn't be this one-sided though. I think the early levels.
This is a bit more than it should have been.
I think like level 5. Oh, he actually gets his Latims. This is a 500 IQ torrent right there.
And bottom lane, Aldair is going to get taken down. Yeah, the bottom lane is a little bit of struggle. Mid, Slatum is looking really solid. Top lane, that's where they have the best chance on South team. Dawnbreaker, very hard to lane against Monty as well. There are no trees in the area, but he's already queued up the alt click on Acorn Shot so that he can plant his own.
This is definitely, Panda can die very easily here in this lane. You just get the Celestial Hammer with the Starbreaker. Alongside the damage, the Hoodwink should be an easy kill. But yeah, overall Panda's playing very careful here. Always close to the tower, to that armor that you get.
Well, they are currently just even Stevens farming, except for mid. That one is insane. 24 and 9 for Slatum against 11
Yeah.
to Void Spirit. Ouch.
It is. And that's your last pick, so it's... Oh no, it's now Aldair.
TP bottom lane. Can he get out? He is trying to disengage, but the last right click from Panda. It is the buff you get from TPing in. The right click damage buff from TP level 2. That is pretty much the reason why NP got picked so much.
Very true. Now he doesn't have a TP, but the Twin Gate being very close allows him to quickly transition back to the top lane. They did a fair amount of damage to Pakaz, but overall, it's the boom show here. 2,000 gold in 4 minutes. That's not very common.
Where do you find the time for this?
Yeah, the big problem, of course, comes in when they get their level 6s. The Dawn level 6 is going to be a huge one. Void Spirit level 6. They can make a lot of plays at that point.
It's really a scary game. Obviously, you know, Void Spirit, he's a universal hero. He scales greatly given the time. But just looking at the state of the game right now, it's just pretty demoralizing. Like, you're going to need this TA to jungle. And then this Void Spirit, he will need to get a lot of rotations going and kind of offset the side lanes that struggled so much.
TA, luckily enough, is a very good hero for jungling, but you are going to need to make some stacks happen. The Templar Assassin,
another
and
TP.
they have nothing. Not again. Panda is obnoxious. They're even blocking Aldair, luckily enough, this time round. He will not get taken down. But even if you want to go for the Nate's Prophets, he's just chilling with his 8 armor buff from throwing out all of his right clicks.
Yeah, 8 armor seems a bit much, right? Maybe it shouldn't be that much armor. That's level
8
2.
armor
That's
is
level 2 teleportation.
ridiculous. And now he's heading towards mid, where he might... I mean, James should be able to just disengage. Is not level 6 yet, though, which is a bit scary. But with Dissimulate, most of the time should be just fine. They are trying to get themselves the bounty. It is James... Sorry, the rune. James does manage to get it. Has a haste rune bottled up. But Slatum is probably a bigger target. Ghost Ship's going to get thrown out. James, he already did use his Resonant Pulse and doesn't look to actually take a fight here.
Doesn't have a Quelling
Might
Blade,
drop
actually.
if he's not careful.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, if he had his level 6 there, he kills both the Lion and Kanka, maybe. But just watched as Wage died there. They actually... Okay, that's the second time they ward that same location. I thought that the first one got dewarded, but maybe not.
Well, James is now level 6. So that's a possibility with the haste rune to get a quick rotation. He doesn't have a TP scroll on him, so he can't even go for the side lane ganks that quickly. That means it's not much with that haste rune to be secured, except for some healing.
Yeah. Yeah, to see
Oh no, not more pauses, South team. Please don't have more issues. I
Okay,
beg of you. Okay,
okay.
gee. Okay,
We're
that's
fine,
a fast
we're
one.
fine. Brief. We're fine. The pauses are not real. They cannot touch you, DK.
They are just an illusion. Alder's also, by the way, got some decent. He's just left the lane and is jungling, and that's the power of a TA. He just farms as fast in the jungle as in the lane.
But that, you know, the CS is a little bit deceiving. He is actually ahead of the Void, but not as farmed as maybe the CS score would make you believe. Oh, they do have level 6
Going
now.
in on the centaur, takes a heap of damage. No more traps to be dropped.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Is a scary hero though. And top side, Arzen T, he's almost level 6. Wants to go in for Panda, but Pakaz is level 6. Has the chrono, gets it onto 2. And the Hoodwink is not really caring in the slightest. Gonna get away.
Bash.
Bashes.
Dire's top
Ghost Ship does get thrown out onto Arzen T. He will lose his life in the trees. Monty goes. And Scurry will it keep him alive? Sidestep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bushwhack comes out. Sprout's not going to connect. He's trying to juke his way through. Ah, can't get the blocked vision against Pakaz. And will be a second one down. It was a pretty good distraction at the very least.
Yeah, the distraction allowed James to get an arcane rune that he's trying to use to kill this lion.
Oh no, he used everything. He's only got Dissimulate left. Void Spirit's cooldowns are pretty lengthy. And with the Lich Center Stampede, Slatum's got the X mark. It's out of range though. So James will be able to dodge and weave out of there. But yeah, using double Astral Step to get on top of a lion is not ideal.
Yeah, they needed more damage, and Ogre, only level 5, just couldn't get enough damage to pump in. Still, at least they have the runes, and now they're going for a play here on Zlatims.
Onto the Kunkka. They know he doesn't have his ulti just yet, but do they have anywhere close enough damage? It's dropping. Zlatum takes down Arsene, gets the kill. First usage of the Solar Guardian, going for Panda next, but he's too deep underneath the tower. And they'll turn their attention towards probably the tier 1 in mid. But their first kill is on the board, and it is a healthy farmed Kunkka taken care of.
Yeah, it's a very important kill. They're doing a lot of mid-tower damage. And that's one thing that I feel a lot of South American teams, even teams that are more notorious than South team. Oh, wait a second. Here is the
there,
TA.
bottom lane. Yeah, TP in from Panda. He's also got the urn, so the refraction charge quickly get removed. Slatum even TP's in for good measure. And the 4-man move to get the kill secured. Slatum does have a ghost ship, so you can't really go for him at this stage.
He's got the bounty in terms of runes. That's another rune here that James picks up. So at least the fact that he can get these runes, sustain his HP and mana, possibly go for more rotations is really nice. In a game where he gets this shut down and cannot get the runes, it could be disastrous. This hero, is just like a Puck or an Ember. You really need that boost of the runes.
I really hate the fact that when someone has a rune bottled, I can't hover over the bottled rune to see exactly what it does. It's really annoying. It just shows the regenerate and store rune.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know that Invis does damage reduction now. I just don't know how much.
Yep. And it's like a super weird calculation, right? Every Invis gives you more. It's super. You cannot calculate it. As Panda, he cannot calculate the damage.
He actually runs back, and Knight comes through with the finger of death. Panda stays alive.
Yeah, I felt it just as much as you. That was painful.
That's the Void Spirit. Void Spirit's also not a fast farming hero. It struggles very much in trying to recover. Aldair, in the meantime, we'll find Panda, who...
Yeah, I think
he counter-warded the Ancient Camp.
Yeah, but I think he teleported with Aldair being there, which is not the ideal move.
Illich bottom lane. Reach going in. Dawn ulti again. Illich Centaur. They know he does not have a Stampede. So he will slowly tick down. James gets that kill. And James will be closing in on very likely this game that Mage Slayer to reduce the damage coming out. Catch onto Weege. It's an ogre. It doesn't really care. Unless you throw everything you have plus more on the ogre, he's not going to care.
Yeah, he went for the same build, a double bracer. Look at that. Amplify damage rune with a smoke rotation. You have level 6 on the Hoodwink. This is quite promising. It looks like they can only find Panda though. But no, a kill is a kill. Just make sure you seize it when you can.
A kill's a kill. Indeed. He does have the safety bubble, so it's a bit harder to kill him.
Oh, Argentine bottom.
Oh, Argentine in trouble. Ghost ship connecting. They will find the Dawn. Can they find a kill in return? Panda is going to stay alive thanks to the magic stick power.
Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. That ignite. It should be enough to TP.
He should be able to get back in time, and indeed he does. Weege is getting bashed for a very long time by Pakaz, and eventually will drop Monty. Chrono! Pakaz made a TP happen. He wants to get more than just a singular kill, but in response, Pakaz doesn't really take anything there, James. I'll be fine. There's no Chrono. The line is not ready with the Finger of Death just yet, so... Even Stevens. In the meantime, Aldair's top net worth. TA things just happening on the map. He's got the Blink, he's got the Dragonlance.
Yeah, I like the build here. I think this is a game you need to assist this Void Spirit. It's not a game where he's going to be able to create space by himself. He got trash in the lane. And you have so much global with RZT. So it is nice that they're going to play this way. No chrono, it means they should be going for kills.
Well, they are going for it now. Top lane, Panda will be jumped.
Is under attack.
They made a move through the gateway. They still have that Solar Guardian. There is no chrono, so they know that they are reasonably safe. Or are they? Slatum has the ghost ship at the ready. James is not the best target. Probably want to go for the TA, but then there is that Dawn ulti that they could use. They actually will blow up James in one fell swoop. And now RZT is surrounded by enemies. That is, yeah, the Centaur Blink reveal coming in clutch. RZT does die. He does so much damage before he dies, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Radiant's
I mean,
middle
it's a
tower is under
nice play from South Team. Just RZT, he ended up going in, couldn't save the Void Spirit, just let him be. If you lose Aldair, all of the efforts are going to be lost. So, you know, it's all right. They got the tower at the end of the day. That's what they came for. And there's still 50 seconds with no Chronosphere. They could still go for some plays if they
Reach
find
bottom
the
lane.
openings.
Ogre Magi in trouble. 3-man move.
Thank you, boy.
Very tanky, but not tanky enough. RZT did TP through. He's again not going for the Hanamitis on Ogre. Severely disappointed. Void
Yeah,
Spirit
man,
is going
his-
for Hanamitis though.
Oh, really? What? After the Oblivion stat? There's no way. But what? Like, his game is awful, but... Okay, yeah, he's gonna finish the Mage Layer, and then he can get Midas.
Oh,
I'm
2-man
fine with
bushwhack
that.
by Monty. It's pretty big. Knight does sidestep it thanks to the Stampede though. And you know why they got away? RZT cut the tree with his Celestial Hammer.
Oh, that's awful.
Yep, he has a great 2-man bushwhack. If he hits that sharpshooter, he gets the kill onto the Lion, but you know, your teammates are sometimes your worst enemies. James
That is true.
spots out Panda. With Aldair coming in, Panda is quickly dead. Ghost Ship connects onto James. Can he get away? X mark needs to try and disengage. Faces Void TP's in. James used all of his tools. There's going to be a jump forward by Picasso. Gets the chrono off onto the TA. Gets the kill secured. RZT, the Dawnbreaker. Mana being
Blade Mail.
drained. Picasso needs to disengage. The Blade Mail's actually killing him otherwise. Nice 2-man torrent into a 2-man Hoofstomp. My
Oh, he
God.
missed.
The shot from Monty actually going to miss the mark. Illich is still alive in this, and it's the two supports left standing on South Team versus the Soul Faceless Void. So Faceless Void gets away with a bit of gold there, but nonetheless, it is going to be advantageous for South Team regardless.
Dude, they go up the high ground, no vision, at nighttime, and they still take a super advantageous fight when they had all cooldowns on Boom, so... This is honestly very impressive. They had awful lanes, and they're somehow grinding themselves into this game. It's only a 1k lead. Yeah, the kill score kind of feels awful, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Kills me
Even
absolutely nothing.
experience-wise, Monty is like ahead of a Knight, and that's a level 10 Ogre as well.
James is actually going for the Hanamitis, by the way.
Oh,
He's had enough. He wants gold. Knight is going to get taken down. Stampede is used for that. And they know Chrono is not going to be up for, well, currently the same duration as Stampede, 80 seconds. So look at how far aggressively they're playing.
this is great. They're using the cooldown of the Chronosphere the best they can. Every time it's used, they're taking control of the triangle. They're sapping as much map as they can. Oh, look at that.
Illich TP's out. There's no interrupt. Monty
Okay,
on the
gonna be
Hoodwink
okay.
has a Yule, so now we'll have an interrupt at least. So, yeah, I guess
It's more for fun.
yeah, the Void Spirit's actually just going for the Hanamitis. No one has a Mage Slayer yet on South Team.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward. What is Dawnbreaker going for? Has an item flying. It's a full Echo Saber. Okay.
Okay, so he is going to go right-clicked on. No Ags. Yep. To be fair, they have been using the Dawn ulti more aggressively than defensively the entire game, so it's not the most surprising.
Yeah, and I think like he needs the damage Like,
Radiant's top tower is
they
under
need this
attack.
aggressive damage. At the end of the day, you want to be constantly fighting, and then the X is not going to be as good. You just want that constant output of damage, which the Echo is pretty nice. Looks like BKB is going to be the next item, just to deal with all of the lockdown they have.
I think South Team is just waiting for the 20-minute mark so they can clear out the Roshan when it goes Radiant side. Also, one plus that they have on the Radiant team, one thing that I think is one of the most underappreciated additions in Dota is... Oh, he's just gonna get caught. He also already cancelled this TP. Is having a hero that can solo Tormentor. I think that's too much value. Center Stampede gets used. Monty is on the run and gets nuked by Illich. Knight drains all that mana away from his opponents, but yeah, magic. Debuff immunity doesn't help you in the slightest if a TA starts hitting.
Oh,
no, it's not Monty
DC.
again. It's not Monty
Right after the
again.
Midas, man. He just got the Midas on James. They're coming back. I'm not going to be able to sleep. Like, if they actually DC.
Please,
I'm gonna have nightmares
it was
today.
Monty last game as well. Yeah. Maybe it's just like, you know, got a bio break. I died anyway, might as well pause, go to the toilet.
Yes, I am hoping for that.
He's back.
There we go. He's back.
It is my favorite Mario character, though.
Which one? Wario?
No, Monty Mole.
Wait, who's that?
Monty Mole, it's literally just a mole. Like, you know, the thing that
Oh.
goes through the ground. It's a... You can play him in, like, Mario Party.
I didn't know that was his name. That's cool.
He's really cute. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Weege was still on the other side of the map, being gone on in the meantime. RZT needs to be careful, does have his ulti. Could use it to try and disengage. Illich is on the chase, though. That makes it a little bit tougher. Sidestep,
Ooh, nice.
dodge and weave. Nope, not going to happen. He is done for. Next to the Roche pit. Are they going to head into the pit? Time is ticking down, though. No, they're going to take the gateway down towards the bottom to secure the tier 1 tower. I guess Aldair is going to go for the Tormentor. He's already in the area anyway. Please be
And
a
now
good...
James, he changed his mind. He's going straight up Witchblade. Wants to do damage.
Why is no one going for the best item in the game?
Yeah, that's
Especially
a
against
good
Akunka.
question. They have a lot of magic damage, actually.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We each gets a free shard. Neat. Fire shield.
I mean, it's really good this game, I think. Just
It's bullshit
Popping
that if you cast it on a TA and it multi
yeah.
procs, it goes on a creep. That's just BS. Why is that a thing?
I don't know. Ogre works in mysterious ways, just like the smoke.
Ogre go bonk.
I'm gonna drop a ward in between the Radiant tier 1, tier 2. The Crypts die actually give away the fact that there is a ward there. That's unfortunate.
They want to go for Pagaz. He has Maelstrom Manta
Radiant's middle
to get
tower
rid of
is
the
under attack.
silence from the TA.
This is
But
a
he
very
also
hard
has
kill.
Deso now because he's going to get jumped. Can he get anything off? Dropping low. Nope, the stun lock is there. They finally killed Pagaz, but they're dropping pretty low in response. Aldaire's trying to go for the Manfoot. The mana drain from Knight is doing huge amounts of work. Aldair doesn't have much left. And the TA is dead. 2 for 2 trade so far, but they need to disengage. It's again the two supports that are last standing here for South Team, with Monty getting gone on by the big bulky Centaur. And that positioning from Knight was huge. He just drained 3 heroes complete mana in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, they kill Pagaz, but the price was incredibly high. That was a great Torrent Storm with the boat. And what actually killed James was the mana drain, man. That damage is actually substantial when you're heavy level 4. He just couldn't run away. Was taking that 120 damage per second.
Under attack.
I mean, it's pretty bad. Let's not mince any words. This is a 6k goal lead. They lose everyone in that fight. This TA did finish Desolator at least. Got a charge. But you need BKB to fight. The Torrent Storm is way too strong.
BKB is a necessity. Void Spirit is going to upgrade his Witchblade to the Parasma,
Oh, okay.
Radiant are scanning.
but won't have a BKB anytime soon. Argentine needs to get a BKB or Shard, or both. Probably both.
Yeah, he's playing kamikaze style here, just going in, doing as much damage as possible, hoping that the TA can just... Oh, if they kill Void here, this could be huge. Pakas?
All there, he's ready for the double meld strike, and boom goes the dynamite. They find Pakaz again.
Oh, and that's very close to Roshan. They could potentially just force this.
Yeah, they're looking to head in towards the pit. They have the Deso of the TA.
Tower is under
They will lose Weege, but nobody really cares. Oh, Monty
He's been
mid
dying, but you
Good
know,
wave.
I love you, Widge. You're with us.
Monty keeps him distracted for a bit longer while Roshan is gonna get gone on. The double meld doing tons of work, and the 3 cores will be able to at least get the Aegis yoinked away from Boom.
We will also have the Orb of Destruction again on Argentine. That's just a lot of minus armor they have on Roche, and the Aegis are going for James, actually.
Yeah, he does actually go for the Ags instead now, James, instead of the Parasma. I think that's probably better. They won't have a BKB on the dire side on any of their heroes anytime soon. So
They do have the
AoE
Shard on
silence
TA
is
as
great.
well. Not sure we
Yeah.
talked about it, so that is quite annoying for this line. No Lotus Orb, no Dispel in sight for him. Oh, did you check Illich's item? He's going straight up Overwhelming Blink just to break the refractions, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's a centaur, so strength is obviously amazing for the hero, especially once you get shard. But yeah, overwhelming blink is definitely a slightly more unconventional choice this early on. Panda dropping low, but still going to be just fine. James long range stun comes out from Knight,
is under attack.
but he still has that Aegis anyway, and he'll be able to get himself out of there. Monty might not be so lucky. He's on the run. Illich is going to try and chase him down. Bushwhack keeps him occupied for a bit longer. Yule Scepter, please don't hurt me.
Oh, look at that. That's the Bloodstone ready here for Zlatims. He is just getting gigantic. Destroy the laning stage, and it's just getting away with murder right now. 9-2 and 9 this game.
Bloodstone's nasty. He's going to get shard probably soon enough on top of it.
Radiant's top tower is under
Also,
attack. Radiant's top
Ouija
tower
has the full guarding greaves done, but Monty is so underfarmed.
Which?
Oh no, Ridge. Big, bulky. Boy, can't even get the guarding grief proc. All there,
Oh,
trying
no.
to get away. Ghost Ship's gonna connect. TA surrounded by enemies and finished off. James needs to disengage. Has the dissimulate.
is under attack.
Gets up the high ground, but they're gonna chase deep. There's still a chrono at the ready. Aegis is gonna get popped. Might as well just drop the chrono right on top of it. Tornstorm comes out as well. And there should be more than enough control to get the kill secured. They are looking like they're about to get eliminated here in the close qualifiers for the South American region.
That was disastrous. TA missteps for just a second. There was a ward in the mid lane there. They were not aware, so that's how they got vision of the TA. And, I mean, I guess I don't want to blame Argentine. He probably felt like if he ulted, they would be throwing even more of a lead. But, yeah, I mean, they had Aegis. It suddenly just slips away from them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're just really
Radiant's
strong at this
middle
point.
tower has fallen.
Especially if the chrono's up, you don't want to take fight. There's a diffusal blade now done on the Faceless Void. He's going to go Disperser. That just shows you, he died twice by being fully locked down, and he still doesn't think, you know what's a good idea? Let's get BKB. Nope. It's all about damage.
Yeah. It is definitely all about that damage. Straight up Disperser. I mean, you're going to be able to dispel most of the things you're scared about. That egg's still super far away from James. It's... At least the Aegis, you know, it's not going to be available here for Boom, so... As farmed as they are. There's still a little bit of time for South Team to finish their timings. Whether it's going to be the eggs on Argentine, we don't know. He has Shard, eggs, and BKB queued up, and yet you choose one of them.
And 4.5k gold, so he can buy something.
Yeah, he should be spending that gold, you know. Inflation is there, just sapping away at his earnings.
Okay, spots out Panda, or Panda spots him out. Double TP coming in quickly. Looking for him. In the meantime, Weege is also in the area. Very aggressively walking forward. Spots out Knight. Boom, boom, boom.
How is Widge there? What?
I don't know, he was just chilling.
It's just there. Okay.
He just walks from the enemy's triangle towards the tier 2 tower. Knows that Nate's Prophet just showed there. He's like, yeah, they can't touch me. Ooh, James.
That was Chrono. There was no
No,
Chrono,
that wasn't
actually.
Chrono. He still has it.
That is painful. They lose the Wisdom Rune. They're gonna lose more.
And the Torrent catch onto Monty. Backline. Argentine going to be forced back. He did go for the BKB. But right now, they're just being ran down on the side of South team. TA has the BKB at the ready as well. If she TP's back, she can take it. But even if you've got that BKB, you got Chrono, they drop you.
Yeah. Gonna
I
have
guess you
James
can use
alive,
the
and they will
void,
respect the timer, actually.
Panda is also so obnoxious. He's everywhere on the map.
Has the Aghanim Scepter. They has the Vessel for the charges. We talked about the overwhelming Blink on center as well
Jump
for that.
in. It's not going to connect. Weege wants to interrupt the Blink Dagger potentially. It's a 1-for-1 trade. They already did lose. The Kunkka jumping forward is R's and T. There's no Ghost Ship Wombo Combo Torrent Storm shenanigans.
But they did use Solar Guardian though.
That's the big save that they have lost right now. Void Spirit's got the Ags being delivered. Which these days, now that it's universal, does buff up his damage quite a lot.
Yep, very true. No, we do see TP towards the Radiant side here. Not sure what the plan for James is. I guess he's assuming maybe NPs here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All there, going Daedalus. I guess one-shot potential is where it's at. Pakaz has the full disperser done. And is he sending something else out? Yeah, just a TP scroll.
For Rasma now, gonna be James' next item. Obviously amplifies all the damage that he has, but at this stage, you know, they need way more than this Parasma. They need a perfect fight. You gotta kill Lion and NP out of position, somehow force Boom to fight nonetheless, and even then, I'm not sure if they can take a fight like that.
Tormentor for James. Okay, that's always a nice one. The Aether Remnant not proccing on creeps.
Not too shabby.
It's
Roche,
a really
30
good one.
seconds. 30 seconds away. Probably gonna be Booms, unless South team goes for some wraparound type play.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They will smoke. Oh, TP from the NP here. It's gonna break the smoke. They should be aware. Oh, wait, James, your smoke just broke. What?
Okay, I guess.
It's just.
Huh? How am
What?
I out of Invis? What is this? Saturn walking in the front. Aldair quickly jumping to the back end. Is going to get rooted up. Forced to pop the BKB already on the TA. Disaster doesn't end. No BKB on the TA. Argentine has the shards going. Blink Dagger next. Is farming the enemy's jungle. Because you got to get some farm somewhere.
Yeah, he's been farming a lot this game. Just they never got the fights they wanted, and you know.
Oh, bushwhack. Oh,
they cut the tree.
Does get cut. Nicely done. James is dead. Argentine jumping in as well. The
No
control
BKB.
to Aldair. He's flying up high, but Aldair is dropping down low. He is dead, and it's Argentine all alone. has to disengage. Can he get back in towards the fountain? The answer is looking to be no. Killed off, no buyback available. 30 gold away from a buyback. And Slatum trying to keep Monty from getting back in towards the fountain. Has the Scythe of Ice as well. Hoodwink. Just chilling. Weege waiting for the ghost ship to fly through. Bushwhack's not going to be able to connect, but it is looking pretty tough. 15 seconds until the Void Spirit is back. TA just won't be back.
Yeah, let's be honest. I don't think he matters at this stage. Their spirits are broken. Their heroes are broken. There you go. The GG flies out. I'm not gonna blame them. You know, it's a really tough situation. They were really far ahead in game number 1, or at least distantly ahead. You lose the game out of an internet problem. I don't even think they played bad this game, but you could see that they were not the same, right? I think it probably hurts a lot. The morale, all of your hype just goes down the drain, and it is what it is.